That's part of the opening night performance of Step Afrika, the first night of a 3-week off-Broadway run. The dance troupe's triumphant return to New York is part of a 25th anniversary tour that continues to spread the long legacy of stepping across the globe. If you've never seen dance moves like this before, welcome to the stage of Step Afrika. The professional dance company performs stepping, an American invention rooted in African tradition born on black college campuses a century ago.
Stepping is an art form first developed by African American fraternities and sororities that uses the body as an instrument.
C. Brian Williams is its founder.
First time I saw it was walking on campus at Howard University.
Me too. Homecoming.
Step show.
Step show.
All the Greeks doing the form.
Don't get lazy.
Williams pledged the oldest one, Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity.
I am a real man, a gamma man. Were you asked to speak?
But then came 1988. And director Spike Lee's film, School Days.
And that was a huge moment because for years it had been like the secret, this art form. If you weren't around the college campus, you might miss it. But School Days kind of brought it out, and from there, stepping took off.
Williams launched Step Afrika in 1994.
Let freedom reign.
After hosting a festival celebrating the election of Nelson Mandela in post-apartheid South Africa.
So it was a wild time. I think we're just young, excited, wanted to do something different, wanted to bring these two cultures together.
But it was his visit 4 years earlier that truly set the stage.
I'm there in 1990, studying and working, and that's where I first saw the South African gum boot dance. And it looked so much like stepping that I had to kind of do a little more research on it.
And what did your research find?
I found out it was an art form created by men who worked in the mines of South Africa, and it was a percussive dance that used the body as an instrument, just like stepping.
In 25 years, Williams has taken stepping global, touring 49 states in more than 50 countries.
5, 6, 7, 8.
It's even got its own interactive exhibit at the National Museum of African American History and Culture.
Every 4 minutes, a young person can learn how to step with Step Afrika.
And it's resonating. In the last 2 decades, stepping has made its way into music videos, including a Beyoncé routine. There's even a movement to bring the platform to NCAA team-level competition. Just about everyone
Attention!
tries to get in on the act.
Keep it up there. 3.
But on this circuit, artistic director Mafan Akban
And hold! Let me get the middle.
manages 15 full-time artists. She joined Step Afrika 15 years ago.
Release your head down. It's the rhythm within your body. It's within your soul. And drop. You're going to get different sounds and different tones and different rhythms from different parts of your bodies. Things you wouldn't even, snaps and, making stomps and
claps.
Yes, all over. Natural.
I miss my calling. This year's calling, the national tour of Drum Folk. It's the company's second show to run off-Broadway in 3 years. Drum Folk's the vision of historian Dr. David Pleasant and folklorist Bessie Jones.
Yeah.
Seen through the lens of director Jakari Sherman.
Where does stepping come from? What happened when the drum was taken away?
Drum Folk traces the deep-seated roots of stepping to an event in 1739 called the Stono Rebellion.
About 20 men from Angola rose up near the Stono River in the colony of South Carolina. They were using drums as they went along, and they gathered people. By the end of it, it was maybe 100 people, right?
It lasted just a few days, but the backlash prompted even harsher slave laws.
Recognizing the power of the drum in this insurrection, the colony enforced what became known as the Negro Act. We want to be free. Tight elbow, tight arm in. They restricted the reading and writing, they restricted gathering, they restricted traveling and that sort of thing. But most importantly in our story, they restricted the use of the drum.
And the drum is so tied to culture, African culture.
So tied to it. So when that was taken away, the body became the drum.
For Step Africa, the drum has come full circle. What are you most surprised about? What blew your mind on this journey?
For years, I wanted to step in the White House. And I was like, we need to be in the East Wing, under those chandeliers, and we need to make those chandeliers shake. So when President Obama was elected, I was like, okay, I might have to make a move.
It took 8 years, but in February of 2016, Williams's wish was granted. Step Africa made it to the East Room, and the art form of slaves was performed in the house that slaves built.
That was absolutely incredible.
You got that on film?
Oh yeah, on the iPhone. I should say that, but yeah. Yeah, we got it captured.
What was the chandelier quaking?
Quaking, we made them shake.
And you know it did.
That's
you
awesome.
know, it is touring. It starts its tour at the New Vic Theater, and it goes till March 15th. But believe it or not, the coronavirus might halt part of that tour internationally. So they're waiting to see how things go.
It's just beautiful, and
really
it's
is
unison and in sound, and each body is different. It's just amazing.
Yeah, it is.
And you got to try it a little.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Calling.
I'm Greek officially, but I never got a chance to step on campus.